My entitled mother demanded I hand over my house to her because my little sister is pregnant and needs it more than me. I'm 31 and my little sister is 28. For as long as I can remember, she's been our mother's golden child. My parents divorced when I was a teenager because my mom cheated, and I moved in with my dad while my sister stayed with her. Mom's always been controlling, manipulative, and narcissistic. She treated me like a servant while praising my sister for everything. My dad, on the other hand, was business-minded and started teaching me his trade when I was 16. I worked with him for over a decade and eventually became his business partner. Life was good until about 8 months ago when tragedy struck. My dad, who had health issues from years of smoking, caught COVID and passed away at 60. At the funeral, which was socially distanced, I saw my mother and sister for the first time in years. My sister looked devastated. My mom, completely indifferent. Not surprising, as Sarema. The last time she saw Dad, she screamed at him about money. When Dad's will was read, most of his estate, the house, the business, and savings, came to me. My sister inherited a car and some cash. My mom got a token amount and a few items she'd been demanding since the divorce. It was exactly what Dad wanted. Months passed quietly until one evening my mom and sister showed up at my door unannounced. They barged in like they owned the place. My sister snooped around the house while my mom planted herself on the sofa, snapping her fingers for bottled water. My girlfriend and I were already suspicious, and sure enough, my mom made her move. She said, "Now that your father's gone, this house should have been mine, but since it's in your name, you can do the right thing and hand it over to your sister. She's pregnant, she needs it more. You make plenty of money, so just buy yourself another house, or if you insist on staying, you can live in one room and cover the bills until you move out." I laughed and said, "That's not happening. This is my home, and you don't order me around." My mom snapped her fingers again, demanding obedience. "I am your mother. As far as you're concerned, I am God. This house is rightfully mine. You have 2 weeks to transfer the deed or get out." At that point, I grabbed my phone and said I'd call the police. She tried to slap the phone out of my hand, even hit me across the face, so I slapped her back harder and told her to leave before I forced her out. My sister jumped in, crying that I should be a good brother and give her the house because she had a baby on the way. I snapped back, reminding her how she mooched off me growing up, stole my money, and never lifted a finger. That's when my mom threatened to call the cops herself, saying she could tell them I hit her, or even suggest I wanted to hurt my pregnant sister. Luckily, my girlfriend had been recording the entire encounter. I showed the phone and said, "Go ahead, we've got proof you attacked me first," and threatened to lie to police. They stormed out eventually, but not before my sister had a tantrum on my porch, screaming that I promised her the house. I told them never to come back. A few days later, my mom and sister blasted me on Facebook, posting lies that I bribed the lawyer to steal the house that was meant for my sister. Some relatives turned on me, but I had screenshots and video evidence. I handed everything to my lawyer, who sent them a cease and desist letter. That same day, my mom called me furious. I told her if she didn't retract the lies and apologize publicly, I'd sue, send the video to her boss, and upload it online. She caved. The posts were deleted, and both she and my sister posted half-hearted apologies, admitting the house was legally mine, and Dad's will had always made that clear. Since then, my sister and her boyfriend moved into Mom's basement because she refused to give up her Airbnb rentals. My sister whines about it online constantly, and my mom barely posts anymore. As for me, I'm staying in my father's house, the home he wanted me to have, and I've made one thing very clear, they're never getting a key.